brother?
Man, I've been out here selling juices. You know how it go, man. Got a big moving job tomorrow.
Ah,
Going out to Georgia.
oh yeah.
Man, yeah, man. The grind don't stop, man. About that
Oh,
hustle.
oh man, congratulations, brother.
Thank you, Aki. Thank you.
Congratulations, brother. Hey, that's deep right there, brother.
Yeah, man.
Jesse said he got a Jesse said he got a job in Georgia.
I'm Georgia, man. Yeah, man. I'm got a moving job that's going to Georgia tomorrow.
Man, that's dope, man. That's dope.
Yep.
How long is the trip?
13 hours up there, 13 hours back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. What
Huh?
Jesse, Jesse ain't playing
Ain't playing, man. But get it by any means. You know how we do.
by any means, man. BWA, Very Winners Association,
The legal way.
legal way. Hey Jesse, man, I just got a nice little gig, man. I'm talking about, man. When we say blessed. Hey, blessed is an understatement.
Man, Allah Akbar, brother. Congratulations, man. Tell me about this gig of yours.
All right, so I got a gig at a liquor company, and man, when I say them goddamn when I say the uh the the uh the pay is not for play.
Now, is it a long term gig or a short term?
Long term.
MashaAllah.
Come on, man. It's a basically it's a liquor distributor. So yeah, man, I got blessed, man.
That's excellent, man. It sounds like them blessings are going around, man.
Like going around, man. So is it for a friend, or is it for a frequent customer, or is it how would you describe the
The moving job? Oh, man, it's for a friend, brother. Matter of fact, the friend went to high school with us back in the KF days.
okay.
I don't know if it's appropriate for me to disclose, but yeah,
Nah,
man.
you ain't gotta disclose nothing. You good. Ain't gotta disclose nothing. What part of Georgia?
Let me see. It is. Let me see.
It's one of the homies.
Uh, Stone, Stone, Georgia.
It's one of the homies.
No, hey, what's going on, brother? It's actually one of the females from back in the gap.
Okay,
One of the
okay, okay,
shorties.
okay,
I mean, but I guess you can call her a homie.
okay. So man, your boy Misery then crashed out again. He can't seem to keep his racism or self-hatred for black people in his pocket.
Not surprised.
So the brother crashed out again. Um, misery, misery saying, um, first, first he didn't want to lead a back chat. He didn't want to lead a back chat. He promoting his YouTube channel, and then got a nerve to tell me, "Oh no, I'm meaning it. I mean it. I'm never coming on your show again." Well, let's get you out the back chat, cause what do we do? This ain't free promo. This ain't the goddamn Times Square building.
Yeah, brother. You ain't the hardest in the O.
You is not you is not the hardest pit in the litter, brother.
Not at all, man.
In fact, you one of the pits that be running into the wall and shit.
That brother, hey man, that brother's known for crashing out, man. He can't, when he get to losing, man, crash out time. We know what
Hey,
time it is.
speaking of Uncle Shaka, let's get you together. All right. Now check this out, Jesse. You listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
All right, we got Uncle Shaka in the building. See, I'm about to bring your name up. I didn't even know you was here. So good. Listen to this, Uncle Shaka. I told Noel last show, hey, we having a black empowerment conversation. You shouldn't come here right now. You know what I'm saying? Come in 2 hours. Come in 2 hours. The panel will be a little lighter. The panel will be way more younger. So guess what Uncle Shaka says? Him right here. Guess what Uncle Shaka says? No, Wavy, leave her up. No, Wavy, leave her up there. Leave her up there. You hear that, Jesse?
The old school, huh? Our
Old school was
elders,
like, nah. Our elder was like, nah, Wavy, leave her up there. Leave
man.
her up here. Let her talk to us.
Where the righteous guidance at? Where
So
the good
look,
guy?
so look
Where the
though.
good brothers of character?
So look, so look, Jesse. So look, when I told her, nah, this ain't gonna work, you know what I'm saying? Come in 2 hours, the panel will be younger, the panel will be way better for your type of conversation. Uncle Shaka, no, leave her up. Leave her up. She spontaneously flashed the camera. Guess what Uncle Shaka said, Jesse?
What? I'm listening.
These damn Canaanites, you gotta, I mean, no, he said, these damn Edomites, you gotta watch these damn Edomites. Brother,
Leave her up though, right? Leave her up though, huh?
leave her up though. And soon as she do some crazy stuff, not even a minute later, Jesse, he calling her Edomite. Well, you gotta watch these goddamn Edomites. You can't let these Edomites up on your show, brother. So yeah, Uncle Shaka, you you don't got a DP coming, but goddamn it, I don't know, Uncle Shaka. That was not cool. Now we got the OG in the building, New York in the building. Shout out Uncle Reggie. Shout out Harlem. What's goody, Uncle Reggie?
Oh, Super Wavy, thanks for man being a stand-up dude all the time, man. Whatever's right, whatever's right, whatever's wrong with your show. Thanks for being. It's just been a tough time in the YouTube politics for me. You know what I'm saying?
Overstood, OG. I look at it like this: if Umar say he don't have the school no more, he can't make no money no more.
Right.
If Uncle Sinetta get on bad terms with Jabari, he don't like he's not gonna in his mind he already put it together. I gotta have Jabari here because if I lose Jabari, goddamn me, then it's gonna be me versus these Hebrews by himself. That's I don't know what's going on, Uncle Reggie.
Well, it right now it really don't matter because Jabari got beaten in his head, right? And they was in the campaign was I was supposed to lose, and then I was supposed to be the dude that hates and jealous, right? Well, that didn't happen. So he can Sarnetta could support Jabari all he wants, but Jabari only support himself. So that's what that is. I can't fight that, but the Kemetic high priest, I could beat him in the head, right?
And you did.
So I don't really care about nothing else. They're talking about a do-over. Fuck, that's what they're talking about. Uh, 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 I don't need a do-over. I'm not
Right,
the loser, huh? I'm not the loser. I don't need a do-over.
right.
Right? Got beat in his head, so they can have some more time to strategize. I mean, this wildest dude. The show that I just did got taken down because it was my fault because I had the TV in the background. and YouTube cut that, right? So I don't really care about that unless there's something else going on, right?
Right.
Um, I don't really care about that because that was just an air out show,
Right.
right? And he ain't with that neither.
Hmm.
So what's going on with you, Super Wavy?
Oh man, Uncle Reggie. Um, it's a lot we could talk about, man. The Nolan Wells situation. Um, how you feel about that?
Uh, I think you know they're gonna be who they are. We should trust in them. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to be around them, but
Right.
we should trust firstly of them. We think that they are friends, right? And they figure that they can always get away with it one way or another. So yeah, they arresting people and all of that stuff, but the fact of the matter is the brother he should have known. Don't be around these folks like that. We should we I don't know, man. I mean, our kids and these young folks, man, they got this thing, man, in the South, man. I mean, you look at some white girl, if they perceive you looking at some white girl, you can die, right? So now we got brothers hanging out with white guys as if they are friends.
Right.
So my heart goes out to the family
You
and
wanna listen to the 911 call?
yeah, sure. I'll listen to it.
All
Unc
right.
got a show on that he's gonna be digging in the high priest, I'm gonna be on your show to listen. Yeah,
Most definitely. It ain't that long, Uncle Reggie.
yeah, yeah. Fine.
Jesse, you there? Jesse, you there? About to play the 911 call from Nolan Wells' white friends. Listen to this.
We don't hear it.
Can y'all hear that?
No,
Oh, y'all can't hear that? Damn.
no.
All right, hold up. All right, pull it up.
Where is it? Where is this?
All right, here we go. So you have before the call start, you have a female in the background saying he's dead.
Right.
Now check this out. You heard that?
Yeah, I heard. I heard most of it. They talking on the AI. They talking in it. We get it recorded on the AI voice, right? And then they going back and forth between each other. So they already there. And then the real person comes on, but they already pretty much put themselves in vicinity and told on themselves.
Facts. Facts. Somebody says, yes, he's dead. Then the female voice says, no, Nolan. Oh my God.
They were not aware that was already being recorded. So they get to speaking freely. The operator picks up now. Everything changes. Everything.
Right.
So they're panicking. Oh my God, no. Hey, operator. Everybody on mute. But they still let a couple things slip through. Now, what proceeds to follow is one of the strangest calls I've ever seen in life. This is one of the strangest calls. Our village phone stopped working. We're life. You've never seen anything stranger than
Sorry, Super Wavy. 1 second.
Good,
Working, we're thinking, can y'all please come? We have a membership. All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? No? Hey. How far is the water coming up, sir? It's coming up. We're just thinking. I don't know. Like we're going down. All right. Well, let's get you going. Membership number or phone number listed on the account, sir.
Yeah, it was showing the video.
Number. It's either Jerry.
Yeah, but this
It's okay.
sometimes I pick
That's phone number two.
so
Reach me at two. All right. And is everybody on board in good health otherwise? Yeah, everybody. How many? Somebody says, I thought he was. And then it just like drowns out. So we don't know what that means. I could have 20,000 different theories. Y'all leave me a 3. What do you think that means? Very convenient. It's about to get. All right. These aren't even the weird parts I'm talking about. You're going to hear the weird part shortly. But even with this, somebody's saying, check his chest. After we heard somebody says, yo, he's dead. Oh my God, Nolan, check his chest. The lady says, y'all want the Coast Guard? No, absolutely. No. That was the most hard. No, the Coast Guard. The people, after they were. All right, we're speaking, yes. Is the question? We're not on the ground. We are in 17 foot of water. We're 31 foot of water. All right, have to ask. What do you want to do? Do you want to be towed back? I want to get this boat on sank and towed back, yes. All right, where would you like it towed to, sir? You can tow it to Ocean Springs or
Uncle Reggie. Uncle Reggie. You there? Somebody in the background said, check his chest. Whole time he's on the phone asking for a tow back to shore. He ain't asking for no ambulance. He ain't asking for none of this.
All right, how many adults and children on board? No, there's no children.
They asked how many adults and children are on board. He said, no, there's no children on board.
So, is there anybody on board? How many adults, sir? That was the question. You're about to hear an answer to that question that will make your mouth drop on the floor. It will literally make your mouth drop on the floor. Because, hold on. You answered the children question very quickly. How many adults, children? No children. Okay, how many adults? They begin to hesitate. They begin to panic. They're panicking so much, he says something just absolutely stupid. But I don't think this kid is dumb. I feel like what he said is out of sheer panic because he didn't want to share the real number. Oh, is there anybody on board? How many adults, sir? That was the question. Hey, hello, can you hear me? Mind you, it's not a service issue because we can hear everybody else in the background. So it's not a service issue. Oh, no, he hears exactly what she said. How many adults on board? He doesn't say nothing for a while, and then he responds back with the dumbest possible answer. Oh, is there anybody on board? How many adults, sir? That was the question. Hey, hello, can you hear me? I'm gonna jump in and pull the plug while you're going. Hello, sir. Hello. Yep, I just need you to answer the question so I can get you over to the captain. Okay. How many adults on board? There's 0 adults on board. There's nobody on board the boat? No. Nobody here is over the age of 21. There's not a person in America. There's not a person in America.
You there, Uncle Reggie?
Yep,
He asked him, "Are there any adults and children on the board?" He says, "No, there's no children on board."
I heard that.
So look, so basically, Uncle Reggie, he's gonna get off the phone with her,
Right,
and she's gonna call her higher ups, and they gonna tell her, "Never mind, the grandpa already got him."
right. But he's not gonna say there's an accident, somebody passed
Right,
away. No, he's not saying none of that.
right.
So this is just a case. In this particular case, they got him dead to right, so they have no choice. But they're going to go through the motions, try to save him a little bit. But look, look, he gonna be a booty boy to the Aryans when they get caught, or he gonna get stabbed up. They're gonna get stabbed up. There ain't no saving them. But that's our problem of being friends with these people. See, you never know when that's going to happen, right? So we'll find out when they start telling on each other.
Right.
The first person who call the first person get the deal. They're gonna treat them just like black folks. First person to get a deal. Then we're gonna find out everything that happened, or some other lie. He started it, right? Okay, we're gonna find out if Nolan started it, right? That's what they're gonna say. They're gonna try.
Right.
But this happens all the time. This happens all the time. That's why I say Black City Plan, right? I mean, we got to figure a way to stop to kind of segregate ourselves. Uh, because our random brothers and sisters and children and cousins, they're hanging out with these people, and these people planning our death.
Right. They said they did the state did an autopsy, and then Benjamin Crump and the family hired a private investigator to do an autopsy, and the private the independent autopsy came back inconclusive cause of death because they didn't bring the throat and they didn't bring the lungs.
So they went missing.
Ah,
So the throat and the lungs already went missing. They were heliported.
they said he had black discoloration on the back of his head
Hmm?
that the state medical examiner didn't report. The independent autopsy reported that he had discoloration on the back of his head. Judge Joe Mathis said there wasn't no damn discoloration. That was bruising.
Well, see, the thing about it is, body parts is very expensive, right, and very needed, right? And so when he ain't not coming back with no lungs, he ain't coming back with well, the lungs is the big thing, right? That's lung transplant, right? He's healthy, male, athletic, no lungs. So why is his organs being snatched so quickly?
Right.
Right? Because he signed something, or they didn't even look at it. Right? So then he's probably what he's it could have been a long-term type of thing. From a fight or something, they had his DNA. They already knew what his blood type was, and it was just a game to get him right.
Uncle Shaka says they sold him. They sold his throat. Ah,
So there's probably more. That's probably part of it. There's probably more missing. Lungs? Why is his lungs gone? Lungs gone?
how your lungs gone before the funeral? How your throat gone before the funeral?
Before the autopsy. I mean, they just bring it in a yeah. So his lungs is healthy. Basically they just seem to carve him up. But this happens a lot, man. They got they got places where you have minor accident. You go into these facilities and you don't come out. They find out who's your next of kin. You ain't got no next of kin. Okay, cool. You go in this room
That's
and you're gone.
right. Uncle Reggie is right.
You so they got a whole bunch of cases like that out there, right? You get in a minor traffic accident, you hurt your leg, you hurt your back, you go in this, you ain't got no next of kin, you unconscious, you're gone.
Mm.
So yeah, so I'm over here arguing about this with this crazy guy about Kemet. This is not really what I want to do. I do Kemet and stuff like that, but I'm really interested in civil rights. But now I'm interested in civil rights. Um, but how can I say that the people they don't want to do a show on things like this, right? So shout out to you for doing a show, doing what you're supposed to do. Show being prepared. Show the recording, the 911, showing the nonchalantness, making the point that the lungs ain't there and the throat ain't there, right? And a healthy young brother that could be my son,
Right.
he gone. He gone. Why? And you got these trailer trash type of dudes that got that this seemed to be a long term plan. They had no sympathy. Oh my God, it's my friend. Or you all right, Nolan, wake up, man. Are you good? No, they. It looked like they decided just to to ice him.
Right.
Wait till he turn around, hit him in the head, got him,
Did you
and
see?
then hmm?
Did you see that video going around online where that white man he knocked out? Well, he ran into this dude that was leaving his boat, and the dude hit the back of his head and got knocked out, and the dude pushed him in the water. Did you see that? This video going around?
No, but
It's two white men. You see his wife. You see his wife behind him, and him come off the boat. It's like a white man leaving the boat. Now he walking the dock. The another, I guess the boat owner, he get up from his wife and he walk behind them, and they like running. They just like pushed each other, but the dude that left first, he hit the back of his head on I guess that was a pole, a metal pole
hmm,
that's holding up the bridge, and he went unconscious instantly. The white man that owned the boat slung his foot in the water, and the rest of his body just went with his feet. And he kicked his slides because his shoes came off. He kicked his slides in the water with the body. I think when it all comes down to it, Uncle Reggie, we gotta study the purple people. The purple people needs to be studied, needs to be we gotta keep our distance, like you said. I understand, you know what I'm saying, our parents, we want what's best for us. We moved to the suburbs, all our friends are white, but man, we Uncle Reggie, how do we break that down when we want our kids to get a better life? We know if our kids is going to hood schools around their environment, they're gonna become a part of that environment. So if the parents is moving their kids to the suburbs, their intentions is good. They want their kid to get a scholarship because they know their kid gonna be the best player on the team because he black. But then we go through stuff like this where you got to spend summer with your classmates, and you go on trips with your classmates, and you got this type of dynamic.
no, we can't control it. That's the thing about it is that's why you talk about the Black City Plan and there's some things we can control, some things we can't. Now then it's our people. See, our people now, they want to rob, steal, cheat, right? They want to do that too. But when in my Black City plan, that don't mean I'm giving mercy to black people for committing crimes. You look, man. I mean, there's some things in the Black City that you don't do. You don't mob up and some of the things that be happening in your neck of the woods. I don't even want to talk about, bro. Right? Yo, I don't want to talk about takeoff. I don't want to talk about that. I want to see the trial. I want to see what comes out because I'm mad about that, yo. I'm mad. I'm mad about takeoff.
If we're gonna be mad about the takeoff trial, you gotta be mad at Quavo.
Oh, yeah, yo, yeah, he's trifling, yo.
You can't go to somebody's backyard and say, "Get me up out of here before I do something to one of these niggas." We in Texas. This the Wild Wild West. This not Atlanta.
No, but I think that through it all, Quavo, he thought that he could. That's a come up, yo. That's a come up, right? They get the music rights, they get all of that. Yeah, I think that was a come. I think it was a come up. I think it was. Look, I think Takeoff was sold, man.
What's up? What's up, Chris? Lucky, what's good?
I challenge that, man. Just insight in the street or whatever, right? Like because I'm a retired YN. All right, so just to give you a bit of context, right?
And
Quavo,
security in the city.
yeah, I do that too. So all right, the Migos, the three Migos, all of those guys are part of a gang called the Gangster Disciples. Rap a lot. Um, a ton of guys are either Gangster Disciples or have some close relation to it. All right.
Read.
Jay Prince was a very close friend of Larry Hoover, who started the Gangsters. So,
Agree.
just to give you context, when they come out here, the concept of tapping in, if you're in a new environment, you try to lock in or have some kind of network, working relationship with the locals in the area. Rap a lot has a huge influence in Houston. They come out here, they're under the impression they're safe,
Huh.
right? The impression that they'll be taken care of. However, if you know anything about Houston or the center or headquarters of what you would call Rapalot, it's a neighborhood on the north side called Fifth Ward. The north side of Houston is notorious for uh, stealing, robbing, conning, um, crimes on people. You know what I mean? The south side was known for drug dealers, the north side is known for robbers and thieves. So what Rap a Lot does when they host rappers or they host millionaires, these people think that they are under this type of protection in this veil, and the whole time they would take some of their local gamblers and con artists and use them to trim up or, peel out of their pockets. So a lot of guys who play in the street or who have liquid money, they like to gamble. What Fifth Ward is known for is crooked dice. So what ensues after Quavo, known gambler, known gambling problem.
Right.
They have a big dice game. Takeoff plays the backseat because he's a very, I wouldn't say antisocial, but he's an asocial person. He doesn't immerse himself in conversation. They catch wind later on that they're being conned on the dice. So Quavo, being an all-star athlete in high school, wants to play basketball instead, something that he knows he can control to get some of his money back. They don't want to play basketball. So there's indirect comments and tension as they're leaving the bowling alley because this is where the backdoor dice game happens. So as they're leaving out this bowling alley, that's when that comment is made. Hey, get me away from me before I do something. Because he's still under the idea that these guys are operating independent. He doesn't understand that Jay Prince Jr. has brung these guys specifically for that because that's what they do. He has put his neighborhood and his neighborhood affiliations over his
Wait,
relationship.
are you there or you safe because you talking extra.
Lucky's opinion is just Lucky's opinion. He don't share the same sentiments as Super Wavy. Lucky's opinion is Lucky's
No,
opinion.
I just want to make sure he's safe
And
and where he at because
let me say this. Coming from an outsider, this is somebody that moved to Houston and he got his opinion. He's been here for a while. So Houstonians or Texans, we might not agree with Lucky opinion, but hey, he got his opinion because he here.
No, I got it. I just want to make sure he's safe because he's breaking it down as real as it can be, right? It's an outfit.
You ever heard of Sauce Walker, Uncle Reggie?
Yeah.
So he with Sauce Walker now. So you got in Houston, you pretty much got two sides. You got you got that side, and then you got the South side. So Lucky on South side.
Okay, but normally, no, Lucky, you straight, you giving it, but by this time, Super Wavy would have had on his mask, yo. Super Wavy would have put on his hood mask. But go ahead.
Hey, Uncle Reggie, Houston is pretty big, and when I brought up Sauce Walker had slapped Jazz Prince. So Sauce Walker is not like don't get me wrong. Jay Prince ain't nothing. You ain't coming to Houston as far as an outsider. You're not coming to Houston making money and he don't know about it. But Houston is big. So just how you got like I'm on 1960 and 45. I'm on the north, but Fifth Ward is also the north. And Fifth Ward is 30 minutes from me, but it's only 2 minutes from downtown, 5 minutes from downtown. So Houston is big.
Yeah. Yeah. I just want to make sure my man Lucky, because he's breaking it down. I don't want to interrupt you, but but this is, I just want everybody to be safe. But anyway, go ahead, Lucky.
Nah, the game is a game. You know what I mean? But so this is something like the details of this stuff I learned actually while I was actively incarcerated while this is going on. And if you know anything about crime or the streets, the criminal, the institution is going to hear about it before the streets do.
Yeah.
So while I'm there, this is how I get this story.
So on at this school?
No, I need these 2 pairs of pants too. So
you gotta understand this another city thing that people don't understand. I mentioned that Sauce Walker allegedly slapped Jazz Prince. That is Jay Prince's son.
Yeah.
Now you got Sauce Walker going back and forth with Drake for going on 10 years. Drake is Jay Prince's prized possession. So it's not like everybody is not folding. You feel me?
Yeah. No, I do know that. But anyway, so Lucky, you can go on. So you getting the information, and where you getting information from is bona fide because they don't rumor. Ain't nobody rumoring like where you was getting the information from. That's inside, right? That's bona fide. That ain't no block stuff. That's outfit stuff. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna say this. Hey, and for you, Lucky got his opinion. Yeah. I would never say Fifth Ward is known for janky dice. I think if you at these dice games with celebrities that's ran by celebrities, the dice go be janky. So I would never say Fifth Ward is known for having janky dice. But my brother is he from Chicago coming in.
Oh shit!
This his truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where you at, Lucky? I look like Lucky is at the stove. But yeah, Uncle Reggie. So when Quavo said, "Get me from around these niggas before I do something," what you think, Rob Owen? What you think, Uncle La? What you know what I'm saying, Uncle Reggie?
Well, I don't know. I think Quavo under the influence and he's talking because you gotta know where you are. So just because you say that he's overpowered. Anyway, Lucky back. So Lucky, what happened?
All right. So yeah, just to give a quick context on that, right? All right, you've been the cool guy, the star player, the playboy in every aspect of your life, right? Now that you're a millionaire and you're the front man for a very popular rap group, you get a level of entitlement. You have some kind of sense of what they call illusions of grandeur. You think you are bigger than what you are. right? So anyone who, like, all right, people who have been to prison or been around what we would call gangsters, you can't really say indirect things like that
Right.
without some kind of pushback.
Right.
Hey, and now, all right, now here's the back burner, right? On the Prince side of things, on the Rap-A-Lot side of things, James Prince had Jr. has the same complex. You have taken over the position that you have not earned. So you don't have the wisdom that comes with leading a group of men, right? When you have a criminal organization or you're amongst a bunch of gangsters, right? A bunch of alpha males. If you the people following behind you are always going to be, they're going to take it a step further than what you are. So you have to watch your words. You have to watch your temperament. So as they having this kind of friction, this passive aggressive argument, the guys who are around him who have nothing to offer but their gun and their lives, they're not hustlers, they're not money makers, they're not rappers,
No.
they don't have, you know what I mean? All they are hired goons. You know what I mean? So whatever step Prince takes it to, they're going past that. So as he starts to get riled up, guys get to clutching. And the thing about a gun is it's so offensive because it's a weapon of war. It's designed to kill. That is it. So the fact that you would even reach for it or touch on it,
Now,
and if you
now,
ever
now,
see
hold
those
up, hold up,
videos,
hold up, hold up. Let's keep it all the way 100. Who whipped out first?
according to the video, the man, it was a guy on Prince side that already had a gun out.
No,
If you see the
that
video,
was what's his name? Sauce. That was Quavo. That was Quavo bodyguard that
Yeah,
had the gun out.
yeah, he had the gun out.
That was Quavo bodyguard, and he fired 2 shots when a nigga tried to take. They tried to take Takeoff chain before he got shot. He had his
mm-hmm.
gun already out.
Yeah, it was on the side.
That tall dude in the blue. Now Pat, the one that's in Harris County right now, he was behind the camera. Know what I'm saying? He was behind the camera because he took off running and looked like he started shooting from behind or turn around and start shooting.
Yeah, he had
But
a bottle in his hand,
yeah,
right?
he had a bottle in his hand before he had a gun in his hand.
Yeah.
That's what links him to the scene is the bottle, right?
Right.
However, people who, according to the street, right? You know what I mean? Everybody vouches for Pat and his character. Hey,
Fact.
man,
That's a fact.
That's but because evidence points otherwise, it's in his best interest to try to jump ship, get up out of here, and let the dust settle. So it made him look more criminal than what he actually is. He's actually a good guy. Well, at least he has a reputation of being a good guy.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
He a good nigga. I ain't gonna cap. DJ Pat was on the same type of time you was on. Know what I'm saying? Fresh out of TDC. I'm working, nigga. I'm at the strip club every goddamn day, security. Then he moved up to be a DJ. That shit came recently before he got locked up.
Right. You know what I mean? The man had a gun just for protection, not for offense, right? Um, but there is a guy while they're recording, somebody's recording from a cell phone, right?
Yep.
And
Yep.
that cell phone is facing Quavo and Takeoff. There's a guy directly in front of that camera, and he's also facing Quavo and Takeoff. So his back is to the camera, but if you look down, you can see that he has a gun out.
Yeah,
It's
they have
behind his
it.
back, it's behind his hip. You know what I mean? So to say who pulled out first, that's up in the air. There's all kinds of
Oh,
stories of that.
while the video was going on, like soon as Quavo said that shit, the camera go over a little bit, and his name is Sauce something or Swag something. He got two names, the security dude. But he didn't it ain't like he whipped that. His shit was he had it by his side.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the first
The-
nigga that had this shit out, gang.
And and and,
And
and the thing
go ahead.
the thing about that type of stuff, right? It causes a chain reaction. You know what I'm saying? because anybody who is an aggressor or an aggressive type of person or no nonsense kind of person, once they get wind of somebody even possibly reaching for a gun, they saying they finna go get their gun or even mentioning a firearm, it immediately adds fuel to the flame. Now it's about to go over. It's what you call inflammatory, right?
Hey, and
So
look, hey, and look. I ain't watched the video in a while, so you or Uncle Reggie, y'all can give me a little bit more insight. But it looked like somebody got punched. That's what started the shoot.
and there's rumors of that too. You know what I mean? Because like now that's the problem, right? When something like that happens and you talk about who did what first, it's usually always going to be subjective until you get a camera because people are inebriated, people don't have good sense of awareness, their memories are terrible, what they
Hey,
feel.
in the camera, in on the video, you hear a big, and then you hear people like, ooh, like
Right,
you hear a commotion, a quick commotion that started the shoot.
right. So and that's the thing, man. When they're doing all that talking, everybody, you are naturally looking towards where the speaking is at. You're not watching the background guys, and the background guys might be preparing themselves. Like doing security, this is what you watch for.
Right.
You watch for body language, you watch for demeanors, posture, how they're standing, if they shift their weight. Hey, what is he getting ready for? What is he doing? You know what I mean? You watch the background guys, not the guys who are doing the talking, because you'll see them out of your peripheral. You see what I'm saying? That's what they'll
Yeah,
teach
but
you to do. Cause you,
a robbery is getting ready. Is taking place. They going after takeoff. I mean, takeoff chain, right?
well,
This
that take it. All right. So the thing about Takeoff's chain, according to what I've come to know, or people who were there, is they don't reach for his jewelry until the shots are fired, and that's a
Yeah,
common thing with big
it
group
was already
fights.
going like a punch was already thrown, or somebody got pushed, and then the shot was
Once the
fired, and then they went for his chain.
right now, because some people even say that Quavo had a gun, and Quavo's actually the one who shot Takeoff, not on purpose, but out of panic, and Takeoff got into his line of fire. That's also another story that's going. You know what I mean? And
Nah,
that's it.
he would have never got shot in the back of the head, gang. That came from the other side.
So look, that's the thing. If you look at Takeoff's position from where Quavo was, it is very much plausible for Takeoff to be in front of Quavo pull a gun, and because these are not trained shooters, he point in that direction and fire off and end up hitting Takeoff in his direct line of sight. That is
Well,
very
that
much
goes
possible.
into
Hey,
my
he hit him,
that,
he would be facing him. Takeoff got shot in the back of the head. If he whipped that, Takeoff still would have been facing.
well, my whole thing is
Again, why would Takeoff turn his back towards the commotion? He would be facing the commotion, and that will put his back to Quavo.
look,
See what I'm saying?
Quavo. I mean, Takeoff is gonna die that day. He's the only person. Takeoff is just gonna die today. So it don't matter if Quavo shot him. It don't matter if anybody else shot him because he was not protected. So why are they gonna go? He didn't say get these dudes. He ain't make no threats. He was a social dude, minding his own business, and so he was a target. So it doesn't matter who popped him. So he was gonna get popped. It don't matter if Quavo popped him. It don't matter who popped him. He was not protected. He was not protected. Quavo.
Well, and here's the problem, man. Unfortunately,
Hold up. Because any real nigga can admit that Junior, J Prince Jr. dropped the ball that night. Any real nigga can
for
admit that.
sure.
He dropped the ball that night. You got roach niggas hanging around millionaires. First thing they try to do is take the nigga chain that's quiet the whole time and not gambling the whole time. So we can say
Slippers
he.
count. Slippers
Right.
count. That's what's going on. Like doing security or doing personal security for people. That's what the fuck is going on. If a big fight goes on, there's a group of people who are specifically looking for dropped phones, drop wallets, reaching for chains in the middle of these big melees. That's what they. Hey, if they see a group of people getting into it, they're not looking to be entertained. They're not looking to get out the way to be safe. They're looking to get in position to come up. Damn, what kind of car was they
Absolutely.
driving? Where did they park at? Because if they
Absolutely.
go to jail, we finna go in this car. Like that's how some people are living in these nightclub scenes. The fact of the matter is when you're a certain status or when you are trying to avoid certain things. This was the point of having security, and we deal with this a lot when we do personal security. If there's something that kind of might start to go on, hey bro, it's time for us to leave. Nah, I'm trying to look. You still trying to be in the fucking mix, bro. The
Yeah, if you're
concept
a
is
big,
safety.
if you're a
That's why
big,
you hired us. You know what I
but if,
mean?
but if you're a
Go
big
ahead, go ahead,
dude,
Uncle Reggie.
but if you're a big dude, you calling the shots. You know the riffraffs. Yo, go over there, man. Yo, little niggas, go over there, right? Go over there. You calling the shots. So my whole thing is, any big cat would have been calling the shots from the jump. No shots was called, so that's why I'm thinking that takeoff was always the target. Quavo, at the end of the day, he would come up. He would get the song rights. He would get all. He would get all of that from their partnership, right? He's the best. He's gonna, and he got a gambling problem, and he need money. He's gonna come up, right? That's just what I see. And then with Jay Prince and Jay Prince and his peoples, his sons, right? Uh, they wasn't. They either they was part of it or they didn't do their job, right? So to do Pat, I think Pat just a fall guy, but he can't say nothing. He can't snitch. You got to write it out. He hoping that the evidence is going to free him, but he the fall guy. He the fall guy, and he can't snitch.
Uncle Reggie didn't turn Uncle Reggie didn't turn takeoff murder into a goddamn conspiracy. Uncle Reggie, this happens every day on every block. If a nigga say something crazy, you will be pussy to not say something back to Quavo. You know how many
Right.
people was out there?
But I don't know, but I know that it was illegal gambling. Um, these a lot of these people already got fed. They already connected to the feds by prior situations. The feds is allowing this to happen. Two dudes from somewhere else come on their block. That's a come up for everybody. Everybody eat. Jay Prince and them, they're always gonna be your best friend. When everything settles, they're gonna help you out for some money, right? Take off. He seemed to be the target. Quavo wasn't the target, right? He owed money. He owed money. When somebody owed money, you gotta live to pay the money. You understand? When you owe money, you gotta live because they want to use you to pay money. So he had the most he's the weakest link.
I challenge that, right? Like unfortunately, and what we call what the black people, golden people, whatever name we going by right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, Unfortunately, in our community, um, there has been government influence, but there's a habit to place unrealistic importance on insignificant Negroes.
Okay.
This is just young guys being stupid. The same thing happened with Nipsey Hussle. These are young guys who are doing stupid stuff, and because they were good people or we desired them to be greater than what they actually were,
Yeah.
it's natural for us to
Turn it into a
put
conspiracy.
right because it alleviates us from our own mismanagement.
Right.
I
Oh
agree.
man, that man when they put her in the hospital, man, the people they was trying to kill grandma, man. She got that insurance
Yeah.
and man, they want to take her organs. No,
Yeah.
man, grandma eat terrible food, man. grandma out of shape. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Or if you watch that
I
goddamn
don't disagree.
video back, that security got his gun by his side, and Quavo said some shit that ain't no nigga gonna ride with.
Yeah, I don't. I listen. I agree. I agree. Y'all trying to overdo me with conspiracy, but the minute that you walk into a illegal, nothing's legal, yo. Okay, I'm from New York. Okay, I'm older now. I'm 61. I don't go to no clubs and nothing like that. But same similar thing. You got you got crews. You got SMM. You got the LES. You got all of these crews, and you up in the bar, and how can I say it ain't conspiracy? It's just different people operating. You got the women poisoning the drinks. You got everything going on. Like if you saw a belly, everybody's connected to that first initial robbery, right? So you got outfits going on. But in this particular case, there was people there that could call the shots. There was a little riffraff dudes. They should have been nowhere around because any of the princes could have dropped money and they would have lost their money because the same riffraff would have just stepped on it, etc. Right? I'm not being conspiracy. It's just a straight up. Somebody was a target. You just wait. You two think you think that takeoff murder was accidental?
Nah, it
That
wasn't accidental, but it was random.
oh okay. That's what you okay. Okay.
And
That's
it stemmed from disrespect.
yeah.
Bullets ain't got no eyeballs, Uncle Reggie.
Okay.
You can try to put eyeballs on your bullets. You can try to, like walking somebody down, sitting over somebody. That's putting eyeballs on your bullets. But when you got all them people right there, that you shooting in the barrel.
Uh, and a girl got shot. A couple of other people got
Right.
shot. Girl got shot in the head. Another person got shot. Then there's this dude running around with a Halloween mask on and shit. Right? He's
because
there.
it happened during Halloween. I remember that.
Right. Yeah, he's running around. Uh, so okay. I mean, yo, that's your town. That's your town. That's not my town. So I don't like it because the after effects, it wasn't no real condolences for takeoff, right? It was
Nah,
no,
because it was too much ego involved. It
there
was too
was
much
no,
ego involved. Like, and that's another part that they don't talk about. How the Atlanta guys came and made their presence known right
mhm.
after that, all through Houston, all
Man,
through well,
I don't know about all that.
all through
I don't
Fifth
know about
Ward.
all that. But I will say, Uncle Reggie,
They did.
when you got more than when you got one dude thinking he the only guy with a gun, the other side gonna be like, oh, bro, what you thought this was? Like, and then not even to mention, we probably supplied y'all the guns.
Right.
Yeah, that's a common thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a
But
common thing when you travel out of town. Like, if you travel out of town as a unit, as a gang, as some hustlers or whatever, whatever. Like for instance, right? Let's say I want to go to New York. All right, there's some guys out there who are there's a group of Blackstones in New York. We gonna run into those guys. We gonna get on the phone with the guys. We gonna meet up with them. We're not gonna bring firearms and travel.
Right,
We're gonna get
absolutely not.
firearms when we get there.
right.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it was some guys on the north side of Houston, out of Acres Home, man. The Metro Mart guys, like what's
Yeah,
his
yeah,
name?
you
Fast
good,
Lane.
you good, you good.
So Fast Lane, well not him in particular, but Pig and them.
No
That's
names. No names. No names. I can't. I can't, dude. I'm
that
far from y'all, but no names. But we get it.
We
be that
got you.
as it may, you know what I'm saying? Like see
Yeah.
these it's semantics and law is law. You know what I mean? These
Right.
could just be generalities. This holds nothing, right? So be that as it may, you know what I'm saying? They lock in with these guys. They come out here, boom, they make their moves. You know what I'm saying? But this shit is, it's all documented. Like this is open air shit. Like this is public record. Like you know what I'm saying? This ain't an
You
indictment.
never, you never. This for anybody. You never want to travel dirty. You always want to have a homie that's gonna be where you at. They got what you need. It's the
because you
perks.
because state crimes and federal crimes are completely different. The minute you cross a line, it becomes federal.
Right.
You don't want to do that. But this is just how this shit's done. You know what I'm saying? So
No,
because it's like that, so often people will make it bigger than, like, we see these big meat stories, these Sinaloa cartel stories, these big crews who make this old documentary ass crime mistakes, and we attribute these things, or even COINTELPRO counterintelligence program with the Black Panthers and Malcolm X and black leaders and how people were infiltrating these gangs and stuff like that. Well, that just ain't what's really going on. You don't have to do that anymore. Don't get me wrong. They have
no, you're
federal
right. You're
involvement
right. That's why
because
I'm catching up because I'm
you
like,
know what I mean.
it don't it first of all, people from out of town, they doing two things. They come in a party, like in New York, you come in a party, right? Or you come in because you hired to do something, right?
Right,
And then when you come to New York, then you get cleaned up. So that means you come in clean, and then you whatever you trying to do, you get what you want, right? If you're doing criminal activity, right?
right.
Uh, so and then the people that is the normally you use the people who are already in town. They the one who's holding because New York don't play. New York, man, it's 5 years, no questions asked on the issue. On the blicky,
Yeah, they
as y'all
gave
call it down
a
there,
NFL guy 5 years. He shot himself.
yeah, you get 5 years.
Plexico Burrs
And
got,
you know why he shot
yeah,
himself? You know why he got shot himself? You know why? Because he got robbed so many times. They get
Right.
robbed from NFL. They set him up. They send him into the bars, right? Send him into the
mm-hmm.
VIPs, and then they get a
He,
shift robbery.
he was in
At some
the
point, you
club.
get,
He was
huh?
in the club. He said, "I wouldn't go let nobody rob me."
Because they got robbed before. See, all the entertainers they get set up. They go to the bars, and then once you walk in, there's a call made, and then everything's set up. The drinks are loaded, right? You getting robbed. You was a pig, yo, the slaughter. And so most of the entertainers, they especially from out of town, right? You getting robbed in these bars, and guess what? It's not even reported, yo. It's not even reported.
We got to get you down.
Nah, you ain't reported.
We got to
You was
get you
doing
down.
something you ain't had no business doing.
We got to get you down to H Town, Uncle Reggie.
I ain't going there. I like H Town music, but I ain't going. I
Hey,
can't
look.
go nowhere,
Let me.
yo.
Hey, Uncle Reggie. Let me say this. Let me say this, Uncle Reggie. That same way how you feel like that takeoff murder is a conspiracy. That's how it be seeming when a rapper die right before he about to go to jail for the rest of his life.
Yeah,
Like it just be coincidences. You know what I'm saying? Our mind go there because we Homo sapien sapien. We thought the dream, but in reality, it's like if King Von would be alive, his ass would be fighting goddamn me. All he'll have life already, but for the duck case, and then
yeah,
he'll fight more bodies. But it's just like 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 all these people that call themselves that, like Bloodhound Lil Jeff. Niggas would be in jail right now if they was Mo 3. Niggas would be in jail right now if they was still alive. They just died at the time right before the charges was pressed. Like it's
yeah.
crazy.
But
But
in my town, you're gonna have to
listen,
die because you're gonna tell. Cause see, New York for the most part is a telling town. Like we praise goddamn Alpo up here, motherfuckers. Excuse me, they praise Alpo. Alpo super snitch, but they praise him when he came home. You had the I forgot the what's the name of the rapper that not the rapper that died. He was a promoter producer, right? They was on the radio. Alpo's home. Alpo's home. Alpo super snitch,
right.
right? Killer of Rich Porter, right? But they praising Alpo, like why? Because he ain't telling nobody in New York, but he told on Wayne Perry. right? Like New York is it wasn't always like that. When I grew when I came in the
Nah,
project,
Reggie, they got him. It took some time, but they got him.
no, but they got him for a different reason. Cause see, Alpo was still barking like he was Alpo. He
Yeah,
come
yeah,
over
yeah. It
here.
took some time, but they got him.
Yeah, but they didn't get him. They got him for different reasons. They didn't get him for Wayne Perry. They didn't get him for Rich Porter. They didn't get him for that.
Ah, the streets swallowed him up.
Yeah, man, where was I when he died? Like I know exactly where he died. Uh, uh, I know exactly the block, and I know when he came home. I know where he was at. Cause you see, y'all think listen. I am, I do scholarship, but y'all don't know my history,
We know,
right?
we know who you is over here, Uncle Reggie.
No, y'all don't y'all don't know. Like I'm I'm just how can I say I'm just a dude from the projects, but I'm a dude from the projects. I was a dude from the projects, Castle Hill, Sex Money and Murder, Sex Money and Murder. They my little many of them are my little brothers. I grew up with them, I talked to them, I ate with them. I just saw I just saw two of them the other day that came home at the neighborhood bar, and it was just oh man, it was man, and I can't even tell some of my other people because they be nah, I just can't say nothing, and so I grew up with this outfit called SMM, right? But I was older than them. I'm like 6 7 years older than them, but prior to them it was a dude that they had to off to become who they became. Arthur, Fritz. I did a video, prequel to Sex, Money, and Murder, right? Like, so I'm like, I know how part of New York operates. It operates a little bit differently now,
They
but
say,
in those days,
Uncle Reggie. They say Alpo was throwing cocaine bags out the car before he crashed.
yeah, he was dope. It wasn't cocaine. I think it was just straight dope, yo. It wasn't cocaine. It was dope.
You think he was throwing crack out the car?
Dope. I think it was doogie. I don't think it was crack. I think it was straight dope, yo.
What you mean? Cocaine, right?
No, dope,
Nah,
dope,
he's
dope,
probably talking about heroin.
Talking about heroin.
dope. Yeah, dope. I don't think it was coke he was throwing out the car, but but uh uh yo,
So you
um
saying you think it was heroin?
I think it was heroin, yo.
Okay.
Because where he from, where this is let me see, this is about 10, let me see, this is not 101st, that's Metro North around there. He's more like one tenth. That's somewhere where his people are. And I think it was dope. It wasn't coke. Dope is more lucrative than coke, yo.
It is. But all right, so just for context, man, heroin doesn't really sell much down here. So
Mm,
somebody from around here or this general part of the country, heroin is not really a big selling thing. There's two cities in Texas
We would
that
never
really
call
move heroin.
we would never call heroin dope.
no,
Right. So generally speaking, anything can be dope. Anything that releases dopamine is dope. But
I'm
just traveling across
in
the country.
Texas. In Texas, we would never call
Right. Right.
heroin dope.
no. In New
Right.
York, we never call we what you never call heroin dope. We never call dope cocaine.
Okay.
Dope is
Right.
dope. Dog food is we call it dog food. Dog food is
Yeah.
dog food, and coke uh coke is something else. Coke is a party. Coke is a party drug, and crack is for the heads, right? And dog food feeds you all the time because you got to come back for the dog food on a
Dog food,
schedule. Huh?
sleepwalkers.
Yeah, they come back. You got so once. I don't care if you sniffing. I don't care. You're gonna get sick. You're gonna have to come back. So dog food is more lucrative because you know your customer's gonna come back. Coke Friday night, Saturday night. Coke ain't necessarily every day because you don't need it every day. But dog food, you need that, bro.
Let me ask you this, because it happened to one of the actors in New York. I think the guy from The Wire. How you feel about people taking a fake pill and never waking up in the morning?
A fake pill. I mean, the problem is we. Let me tell you what happened. One of the things that happened in New York, that fentanyl, Finny, right? I don't know what y'all call it, but we call it Finny, right? Okay, so the Finny drove. The Finny was necessary to open up all these legal weed shops because they was lacing the drug. They was lacing the weed with Finny, and people was dying, right? So so people in New York, we was dying over people smoking weed with Finney, and that was by design so they can open up those legal drug spots, right? But as far as taking a pill and not waking up, um, I don't. You gotta explain that because that's just a hit, right? Because in New York, they want you to wake up so you can buy more drugs, right?
Jesus lover says.
Well,
Jesus lover says, "I need Jesus every day, twice a day, and I'm good." How you feel about that, Uncle Reggie?
Listen, I'm not knocking anybody. I'm not knocking anybody, man. That has their way to cope to society. I don't knock that. I don't knock that. I only knock the people that is just preaching it, right? But I was just trying to say how New York works. Like if it's a hit, then they're gonna lace you. But people want customers, yo. Like it's hard out here. People want money. They don't want their clients to die, yo. They want money. Keep them alive, yo. Keep them
yeah,
paying,
yeah,
right? They don't want. We don't want the devs make the block hot. Nah, the block hot. These investigations. People, nah. Then they Rico in. New York got this thing, man. They could the New York State drug. They arresting 40 people at a time, bro. 40 from the top on down.
Down here in the side, motherfuckers is spending $20 on a perk and not waking up in the morning. Am I lying, Chris?
Wow.
nah, cause they go for $30 to $50 in Chicago, depending on where you're. Like a legit perk gonna cost you $50. A press perk could cost you 30.
What was the point of lacing the perk and you kill your customer?
Well, you don't do that's not the general goal. It's no different from making your dog food too strong. Like if you've ever mixed heroin, like where some people will cut it and not cut it correctly, and now it's too strong. You want people to love your dope. However, if it's too strong, now he in an overdose. However, overdosing, that's the best form of advertisement in that
Oh
particular
yeah.
field.
Oh yeah. You
But
got
you
yeah.
don't want to do that because that also brings in law enforcement. So I mean, nobody's purposely doing that. But when I was in the game, before I sat down, man, it fit was like 800 an ounce, bro. But
Yeah.
when I say you can step on it, you could two step, you could dance on it.
2.5, 3. Yeah.
Like even what people was doing with the weed, you can get lows, you can get CBD.
Uh huh.
Put the fit in a solution. You make this fit a solution with water and what the hell were they using? Quinine, water and quinine, and they would spray the weed. And
Yeah.
if you remember, Wavy, couple years back, probably about anywhere from 5 to 8 years ago, you would find cheap weed. Oh man, it's smoke. It ain't got no smell, but it's smoke though. That's what that was.
No, I got it. But
You'll
see,
you'll remix the CBD with that, but everybody get the smoking and stuff, and you cannot put it down. The way people smoke weed now, it's
Mhm.
obvious that they're addicted to it. It's obvious it's something else than weed. You know what I mean?
Man,
Or they're
cut it
looking for
out.
something else.
Man, cut it out, man. Some people just love the green herb and me fire upon my app.
Yeah,
All right. So loving it and mismanaging your funds for it are two different things.
but that's why in
You'd
New
have been in the
York,
Weed is the new crack. Weed
but
is
that
the new crack.
no, but New York. So what we got is we got the legal dispensaries, right? Because those people, largely white people, believe it or not, they love that, right? They love it, and we got high priced dispensaries, and to drive people to dispensaries, they poison the local weed. They poison the local weed, and so people say, you know what? I need packaged weed. I need it
where I
closed
can
up.
go
I need a
where it's
pack.
regulated and
Yeah,
I got somebody else who's accountable for it. They can
yeah,
be sued. They can be prosecuted. Yeah, for sure.
Right.
yeah. Get that
I work
legal.
in I work in the field now, bro.
Yeah, they got
I
that
work at a
illegal.
dispensary right now.
Okay, so then you understand what I'm saying. So in New York, it's like what happens is, let's say you open up a windshield repair shop, right? In
Right,
New York. Okay. When you open up one of those, you the next day you're gonna have 100 customers because they're gonna hire people to break windows, right? So they're gonna hire
right,
the kids to break windows. Well, if you for these legal dispensaries, you need customers to not buy the regular Jamaican weed that was coming in, right?
right,
The Jamaican weed is all a lot of that was sprayed and tapped on with Finney, and then people was dying, right? So now that drove everybody to the legal dispensaries. So now you get a little pretty package, hocus pocus, right?
Get a
And
right,
that's safe. You know you're gonna wake up in the morning. Uh,
you get a receipt.
you buy it with a credit card or stolen credit card, but you getting it, huh? Yeah, you getting it. But
no,
this
no bullshit.
this whole thing about you saying conspiracy in New York, it's like getting back to the other thing in New York, when an entertainer comes into a bar, well, a lot of clubs got shut down, but when they come into these bars and stuff, they're driven there like cattle. Yo, come hang out here. The women are there. They got the after hour shot, and then they get robbed. They get robbed left and right. Or they come in there with the icy jewelry and all of that, right?
Right,
Like my sister, my cousin-in-law, she was married to a NFL player legend, Kwame Lassiter, right?
okay,
Kwame Lassiter, and then my cousin, she was part of the NFL Wives, and the so the NFL Wives, they so all the wives would come like to New York to do a benefit or sponsor something like that,
For
and
the, for
yo,
the Houston Texans.
huh?
For the Houston Texans, Kamari.
No, they was the NFL Wives is from everywhere.
Now I'm saying his name Kamari Lassiter
No, no, Kwame. Yeah, Kwame Lassiter.
for the
Kwame,
Houston Texans.
no, he from Virginia. He from Virginia.
What team he played for, Uncle Reggie?
He played for Cardinals.
Okay, okay. I think his son played for the Texans. Go ahead, my bad, Uncle Reggie.
His son played for the Bengals, right? He
Okay.
played for the Bengals, right? But I'm talking about the father, and man, he was man, he's a beautiful dude, right? Uh, he was a beautiful dude. But now his wife and the wives, man, one day, man, they invited me. I'm going to see my cousin. I come on there, it's like 30 NFL wives, right? Right? Man, they were so iced out, right? And I was like, yo, what y'all doing, man? Y'all supposed to not be wearing real shit. You got engagement rings on, like $150,000. I said, well, you're stupid, yo. You in New York, yo. You supposed to have the backup, the fake one. Wear the real one for events, but not in New York. You supposed to have you. I'm like, I'm giving them the game, yo. Go get the counterfeit one, right? Everybody know you got the real one. Don't be walking around New York with the real shit. We got professionals that know. Like two girls could get robbed. one with a $20,000 diamond, and the other one was slum. They will leave the girl with the slum. She'd be like, well, they didn't rob me, and the reason why they rob you because they know real diamonds, yo. You had slum, so they robbed your friend. So I had to tell my cousin and the girls and NFL girls, I'm like, yo, what are y'all doing? Y'all don't know y'all don't know. It's like Kim Kardashian and all of them. They get robbed, but they get robbed for different reasons. Uh, for insurance shit, right? Y'all getting
Right.
robbed for real. Y'all getting robbed for real. Like yo, y'all don't know. You can't walk out. You can't walk out to Times Square and or the meatpacking district with real diamonds. You can't do that, yo.
Say, Uncle Reggie, we living in a different time and to where the people nowadays got diamond testers on hand. A regular nigga pull up, hey, can I test your chain? He
Yeah,
already has somebody behind him with a camera. So
yeah,
niggas get put in situations on a day to day to where
yeah.
you can't be walking around with no janky janky. Come on, Uncle Reggie.
No, but here's the thing: if you are a celebrity, right? Um, Celebrities should walk around with counterfeit because see they don't got no rep. They got real money. It's the rappers and all those crazy people. They the ones who trying to prop up. But there's people out here that will got real money, living in real super mansions, right, with maids and all of that. They don't need to walk around with their real shit. They got nothing to prove.
Man, you know, they doing the same thing, Uncle Reggie. They got insurance on it.
But you can have insurance, but not on your engagement ring, bro. Like these women in engagement rings, they can't come home without their engagement ring, man. That shit is like instant divorce. So don't wear the real engagement ring. Don't wear $100,000 engagement ring in New York. You gonna come home, your husband gonna be thinking that you took it off, and yo, that's problems. Wear the fake joint. You ain't got nothing to prove. And I was telling these girls, it was about 20 of them. I was like, yo, let me sit you down and let me just give you the
Put them
shit,
on
man.
game.
You in the wrong place, yo. You're on the like right here. I'm looking at a million plus in a million plus in diamonds, yo. They don't know that you're here yet, but one of your girlfriends from New York probably already made the call. So you're in the wrong place. Y'all need to go upstairs. You need to take that shit off, right? Because your girlfriend's in New York is gonna set you up, and you don't think nobody's gonna get hurt. Shit, nobody might not get hurt, but you're gonna come home. You go home and you're gonna have to explain something to your husband. Right? But anyway, that's the New York bullshit.
All right, so
But
Uncle Reggie, when we talk about anthropology and that specific subject, why we don't have extensive study on pre-dynastic Egyptian monk bones and the first 10 dynasties bones? Why we don't have extensive? They always want to show us uh uh edge border Egyptians. They don't never want to show us they always want to show us the 29th dynasty and the 18th dynasty. They want to go to very late in the
uh,
kingdom.
in the real field of Egyptology, it's already settled. They know these people were um, brown to dark skin. They know that the Egyptian population is a transplant population, right? The modern Egyptians. They just did a study. If you want me to come on your show, they even know that even the early Neanderthal. Let me show you this. I'm gonna show you this first on your channel, right? This is what they know. It's gonna be 2 seconds because I'm not gonna go deep into it. but I'm gonna show it on Super Wavy show because
Shout
Super
out,
Wavy,
shout out to Uncle Reggie dropping out this gym.
Super Wavy, yo, you sometimes you spaz out on me, but you a good dude. You a
Man,
little.
Uncle Reggie, it's always gonna be that level of respect. You an elder, you a netter.
Yeah, but y'all seen okay, open bookmark manager. Okay, when I show you this, you're gonna say, "Oh wow, game's over," right? Okay, so now let me go back here.
Send this to pseudo killers. Send this to Somebody in the chat, send this to Tell them. Watch, nigga. Change your opinion again now.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, but Onk is like, Onk ain't wrong. Look. Onk is not wrong. We over blackenizing stuff. Just because you black don't mean nothing. Okay. Just because you black, just because you black don't mean nothing. Like you could be the worst. So we overpraising a skin color. Okay, we overpraising the skin color, and we should be praising the character, right?
Uncle
Do you know what I'm
Reggie.
saying?
Uncle,
Okay, so this is watch this.
go
This
ahead.
is it's called the face of Europe's first incredibly preserved 40,000-year-old ancestor, right? So this is what he looked like. They went back and they let me go. Here he goes. He goes right here. This is the face of a 40,000-year-old European right here. Striped. They on that strike stuff again. So let me just here, right here. The Bering Strait,
Right.
and those people ultimately uh, they didn't like to mix. So the Olmec civilization to me was kind of like a satellite, um, uh, and I think they helped a lot in the because they're coming from the same place as Easter Island, right? So the development of like people that can carve rock in large monoliths, that's Easter Island. So the next stop from Easter Island is the Hawaiian Islands, and then the Hawaiian Islands, then you can get to South America. I think that's that group. The other group of people, the people from the Bering Straits, they were the booty bandits. You know about them? The pyramid builders,
Who?
the pyramid builders, the booty bandits,
Are we
the
talking
Moche,
Are
the
we talking
Moche people.
Aztec?
No, they're before the Aztecs, so you don't know about these
Yeah,
people.
pyramid builders. Ain't no
Yeah,
damn pyramids in America.
yeah, they are.
No, them goddamn huts.
No, they're pyramids, right?
Come
They're the Moche
on,
people.
Uncle Reggie. We gotta cut it out.
No, first I'm gonna show you the
Real
Moche people. Here, the Moche people, Moche civilization. They some of the earliest pyramid builders. Let me see. So I'll share my screen. Here they are.
Uncle Reggie about to show us a
No,
god
that's why I beat up the indigenous people all the time. They hate me, bro.
about to show us a concrete mound.
Okay, so the Moche culture, and these are the Moche civilization of ancient Peru. All right, so let's go here. Right, these are the warrior priests of the northern coast. Right. Okay, so they tell you the time period, right? And let's see some of their pyramids. Right. So let's go back. So Moche pyramids. But I'm setting you up. You know I'm setting you up because I'm gonna tell you who they are. So images, multiculture. So these are their pyramids. These are multi world. They got some of the biggest pyramids in the Americas. Multi world history. Right here. See that right there?
That's a
These are
damn
their
mountain,
pyramids.
Uncle Reggie. That's a damn mountain.
Yeah, it's a mountain without casing.
Uncle,
There's several of them, bro.
Uncle Reggie. You telling me it's hard? Now you telling me that's a pyramid?
Yeah.
Uncle Reggie, we gotta
Yeah.
cut it out. That's a damn that's a look at that's a pyramid.
Yeah, these are pyramid steps. Yeah, these are pyramid steps. Yeah,
Uncle Reggie.
right. There you go. They have these are some of the best, but who they are, do you know who these pyramid builders are, right?
Go
Right?
ahead.
You know, okay, here they go right here. So this is the pyramid and this is the casing off. It's not a mound, it's a pyramid.
That's a damn. That ain't no damn pyramid, Uncle Reggie. Where's the top? They forgot
They
the top.
no, the top fell off over years. You see the top?
Hey,
You
Uncle Reggie.
laughing.
Wow, y'all. He said the damn top gone.
Yeah, you see that? They fall over time,
Man, I
right?
don't. I can't. I don't know how.
You looking for the perfect pyramid? Here's one.
Uncle Reggie.
Here's
Uncle
you
Reggie.
don't like this pyramid?
That is a stone mound.
No, this is you see this right here? These are stones, bro. These are not mounds.
Uncle
There
Reggie,
you
you ever
go.
roll? You see how I got the mountains behind it? They just
That's the
carved
mounds
it.
behind it. I'm talking about this joint right here. But
That's what I'm saying.
anyway, that's not what
That
I'm
was
trying
a
to.
hill at first.
You said what?
That was a hill at first.
No, they constructed it. They constructed it. But who are these people? These are the
We see
people you're
what
gonna
they
tell me.
constructed down here. They can make steps. We see they can make steps, but they can't make no top.
They did make tops. They did make tops, but now I don't care because we're gonna stop talking about them
Nah, nah, nah,
because
nah, nah. Come on, OG. You said, who are these people? Do I know
yeah,
who these?
I'm gonna show you who they are. So
All right.
these are the booty bandits.
Ah,
They because of lack of resources, right? Right? They they are the booty bandits.
what they do?
So here they go right now. So they don't give two shoots about women. So where they at? So images. So when I beat up on when I beat up on the indigenous people all the time, right? I beat them up because this is their art, right? Okay, this is their art, but their art is this their art right here. They do man on man type stuff. See this right here? This not even wait. Moche civilization, exotic.
Hold up. What is? Hold up. What is that?
This is the Moche people, men on men. All of this
Ah,
is men on men. See this? Look at it, men on men. This is a Moche people. Okay, wait, Moche exotic. What exotic? Let me see. So the indigenous people, I beat them to death on this all the time. I argue with them because they are into this uh, uh, same sex. Moche same sex.
hey,
Same
misery. You
sex.
gotta come to your people, brother.
Here they go right here. Let me see right here. Moche people. No, this is here they go. Moche people, these red people, these copper colored people, this how they get down. This how they get down, bro. These are the indigenous people. You threw me off, right? You threw me off?
That's bad. That's bad business.
Yeah, this is these people right here, the copper colored people, right? But but who they are booty bandits. They
Ah,
everybody know that. You ain't know that? They booty bandits. So the people that built those pyramids, they booty bandits. It's multicultural. So they never want to argue with brother Reggie. They leave me alone because I pull
Uncle,
them up all the time,
Uncle Reggie
right?
said that's a fact.
Yeah. Here they go. This is what they look like. Yeah, they black. They black. Okay, so you black, right? Okay, then you black. So right,
Ah,
handle this. Handle this,
ah.
yo. Handle this. You black, right?
They tweaking.
Handle that. Some they have few women. They have women probably, but most of the stuff is men. Handle that. Handle
Ah,
that, bro. Huh?
Hey,
So then
hey.
handle this, yo. Funny hat, Moche people,
All
South
right, Uncle Reggie.
American.
All right, Uncle Reggie. Let me see. All right, Uncle Reggie.
I'm
Let
just
me
telling you, look up Moche,
talk to you for a minute.
Moche.
Let me talk to you for a minute. Hold up, Uncle Reggie. Let me talk to you for a minute. Unshare your screen, Uncle Reggie. Let me talk to you for a minute. Oh my, the Monday guy, no more Monday. Hold up, Uncle Reggie. Unshare your screen. Let me talk to you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my, that was that's that. Yeah.
That's how I beat them to death, yo. You don't know. They don't never call me the any of Aboriginal people, the Aboriginals deal with the same sex in that culture, yo. You want to say they were black?
Oh
Yeah, they
yeah.
were
Hold
black.
up. Put this. Let me put this on your brain.
Yeah.
I don't know if you subscribe to Paradigm Shift, but you need to. Uncle JJ 7000, aka Man Nigga Molly, just debated Hayward consciousness on are the netters literal. He took your side,
Uh huh.
and the people said he won.
Uh huh.
So Uncle Reggie, you making waves in the community, brother. People watching.
Yeah, because we got to get these fake. We got to get this. He said, "Oh, I'm damaging his reputation." Like you're not making no sense, bro. You got us in a cult, man. You don't read no man. So JJ is gonna do well. J, JJ took that debate, right? Or the net is literal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was Sunday.
yeah, he's gonna do well.
No, it's over. It's over. They
Right,
say he,
right, he's gonna do well. That's what I'm saying. He's gonna do well, right? Because the people who are saying they're not literal don't make no sense. I think they hate Kemet, yo. They say Kemet is not. They say it's not actual. The netters are not actual. They're not real, right? They doing some white folks esoteric analysis.
Eurocentric. That's why you need
Yeah,
blackology.
yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, but the Kemet people they act like they blackologists, but they do a white mind.
Right.
So if anybody saw the debate with me and Osade, he was overwhelmed. He was like a corny white man. He was a corny white man debating a black nationalist who knows his material. And so I need to get these people out of the community.
Ah,
And yeah, they fake all
ah,
these spiritual fake Kemetic name Negroes that don't know how to read the Medu Neter at all. Um, and then they lied. So Osaze, he lied because Infedici told him that they were literal, and he didn't bring it up in the debate. So I'll show you. Where is it? Let me.
ah.
Yeah. So let me give your audience what Infedici said. So let me give your audience what Infedici said, right? And the fake Kemetic priest. Let's see. Is it in the? It's on Infedici. Sorry, it's on Infedici. I'm bringing it up. This is what Infedici said. Watch Jabari Infedici. This is what he said. Infedici. Infedici. Taps back. All right. Now they trying to act like Infedici is not an elder. Okay.
Ah.
Yeah. Right. They trying to act like he's crazy now. Right. Right. Okay. So this is what Infedici said. Here you go. Share. Okay, we're almost finished. Okay, so wait. I just want to make sure first. Okay, the community is saying. Wait. Don't worry about that. I gotta get controls. Okay. About it being literal. Okay, so this is what Infedici said too. So now they don't want to respect Infedici. They don't want to respect with Dr. Ricchetti. They don't want to respect any of the elders now. Now that's how I know that they faking their cults. All right, so here it goes. You ready? Share my screen.
Yes, sir.
Okay, he go Infadishi.
Okay, the community is saying that in my questions, because my questions are very specific about it being literal, they're saying that I was leading you.
You were being clear on your question. If I want to be a good answer, I got to say the correct question to get the answer that I want. I can't just be general and think I'm going to get a defined, detailed answer. So, no, you weren't leading me. You were trying to be specific in your question.
Right. I can't talk about other people or how they were, but you know when you don't ask a direct question, you could get an answer that might seemingly go your way, but it's not direct. So, like again, I asked direct questions about the natural being literal. You answered it. He came and he asked about the natural being literal, right? And you gave it to him. He also probably asked you, were the natural symbolic? And you probably told him what you told me today.
Yes.
Right? Okay. That didn't appear in the debate, by the way. Right? The last question
but
is...
I know I gave that example of the natural, almost like I gave it to you. Different, giving examples of natural in a symbolic form, but it comes from a real historical form, that was real.
Now, in the Nile Valley, I mean what we call pre-dynastic, this whole pre-dynastic period.
So my point there was, he told Jabari that the letters were literal, and Jabari didn't put it up in the debate. He hid the information, right? That was my point, Super Wavy. Now, let me see another point that he's making, right?
Right, because multiplier, they date approximately about 75 burner and stuff like that.
They left us things within shrines. Okay. Elder Infadishi, Jehudimas. During this debate, both parties, myself and Jabari Asase, came to you and asked you what you thought about the natural were being literal. That's correct. And you gave me your answer. Did you give Jabari Asase the same answer, or did you change it?
No, I gave him the same answer I gave you. And he asked me the same question.
Okay, he asked you generally the same question. Okay, so on the debate, he never showed what you said about it being literal. People can do that.
Look at Infadishi look shocked. So he goes to Infadishi, asks him, are the literal literal? I tell Infadishi that he didn't show it on the debate. This is what Infadishi said.
You have the right to edit what you want.
Right.
So Infadishi said he edited it out.
So, but the fact of the matter is you told him exactly what you told me, generally. Okay, the second question is that they seem to try to say now, even though he went and interviewed you, now they're trying to say because something is symbolic, anytime it's symbolic, it's not literal.
No, that's not correct. Let me just put it this way. There are no absolutes. So now let me make that clear. No absolutes. I can have something symbolic that I just made up. But in ancient Kemet, they had something literal, something that was real. And then they had a symbolic image of it. So that's why even in my class in Medu Necha, I give them, in fact, just last week, I gave them 10 birds. But it was a drawing of a bird. That wasn't literal. That was symbolic. Now I said, go and find a real picture of that bird. And that would be literal. So now you see the literal and the symbolic are talking about the same thing. Right. So now when they understand that, when they do that episode, now when they see the Nesharu, they go, oh, these are really literal, but it's a symbolic image
You
of.
heard that, Super Wavy? You heard that?
Yes, sir.
Watch
Yes,
this
sir.
part. Listen to this.
They go, oh, these are really literal, but it's a symbolic image of something that really existed.
Okay, so
You see, so now Infidisi is breaking down that they were literal, right? And there can be symbolic images, but it's based on something literal. So now they're trying to act like Infidisi didn't say what he said.
wrong to say that if they criticize the symbol part and not taking into account of the real existing thing behind the symbol, that would be wrong.
Yes, it would be wrong because you need to teach what literally it is. It's like this here. The king is depicted as the great falcon, Haru. Now we know that he ain't no falcon. But the images of the falcon, the common person and farmer understood. They understood that the falcon flies higher than any bird, faster than any bird, has the keenest eyesight of any bird, and has no rivalry in the sky. They know that when a storm comes, every creature seeks shelter, but the falcon flies above it. Right? So the king is saying, that's symbolic of my energy. I want people to see me like the great falcon. So now, instead of drawing a picture of the king, they draw a picture of a falcon. So that's symbolic. But it was of something that was literal, something that was real, something that was the source of the symbol.
You see, okay, so that's how you kill a pseudo. Now what they're trying to say is Infidisi don't know what he's talking about.
Game over.
Right? So now the high priest who don't know Meta Nature, who can't dust off Infidisi's shoes, he thinks that he's smarter than Infidisi. And he tried to confuse the people. He tried to confuse the people, but he wasn't willing to play what Infidisi told him. So I got no respect for him. I'm gonna bang on him all day. Then he'd go on the channel yesterday and get 6,000 views about a debate that most people didn't watch. Only 400 people watched the debate, but 5,000 people didn't watch the debate. And he's gonna go on and he's gonna say how he won. Right? He's gonna have a microscope, he's gonna dissect everything, right? Like he's a fraud, yo.
Hey, Uncle Reggie, let him get that off, and then just we moving past that. Now it's time. You just sit back and you be the nutter like you is. You know what I'm saying? It's over. You bang.
No, they want a rematch.
Yeah, check me out. You bang for a couple days. Now he got that out of his system. Now it's over with. Now we moving the topic. What else y'all want to bang about? That's how we.
No, they want a rematch.
No. You feel like it was a top?
No.
All right, so we ain't doing no. We taking our ball and going home.
They want no. I'm home, bro. I'm like, nah. I mean, they think it's good for the money. I'm like, man, like it might be good for your money, but but he's out here lying. But you're right. I'm home, yo. I came to the debate. I got my name. I made him look stupid, right? I got all the evidence from all the teachers, right? And then he gonna come and now they kind of want a rematch. Now he's gonna talk about, oh, I'm doing defamation on him. I'm liable, and I'm like, okay, sue me, yo. Send the paperwork.
It ain't gonna get that far. But once y'all both understood that when it's talking about a damn falcon head, we knowing that that's symbolic, we knowing that a person ain't walking around like that, then we know we know what's going on now.
It's
And
a mask.
if somebody, when you say how many I gotta show for it to
Be
for the
literal.
letters to be how many do I gotta show? We ain't
One.
gotta. That's closed discussion.
Well, that's why I'm on your channel today, because I've been just busy with this stuff, and I want to thank the people who saw the real from the fake, and Super Wavy peeped the real from the fake, and you got your own mind. If I was wrong, you say, "Nah, come on, Uncle Reggie, you capping," and I don't agree with you. But you was like, from what I'm hearing, like it's the high priest that's capping, not Reggie. Now they're going against the elders.
It's gonna be a rematch. It's gonna be a whole new topic.
Well, yeah, there should be, but I don't got no respect for him, yo. Like he's a liar, yo. I don't have no respect for liars that get up there and take an interview and only put up your part and try to fool the people. I got no respect for somebody like that. So I think Unc should take the debate. Uh,
Yeah. Unc gotta catch the back fade.
yeah, I think Unc should take the debate and push him out the community because I try to be a scholar. Unc Unc is a scholar and assassin, right? And
Unc go up in there and get turned upside down. he gonna he gonna shake Unc for all the change in his pocket. Uncle Reggie, you was wild. See, you can't be blind. You can't be blind, Uncle Reggie. Every time Jabari went against, see, we can't be blind. You feel me? Like every time Jabari went against Unc, Unc was ill prepared. Unc was.
Unc know the
can't
code
even
now.
think. You can't even think. Unc would take a dub. You could at best hope for a tie.
No, Super Wavy, you crazy, but Unc Unc see the game now. So they created new rules in this debate. Now they want to look at my sources. No other debate did they want to look at sources. Now they want to look at how I sourced it. No other debate looks at how they source it. They created all these new fake rules for Brother Reggie, right? Fake rules. Oh, but not looking at Osaze's BS. So they lost. So now they want a rematch. But I want to give it to Ankh, man. You think they're gonna he gonna shake the coins out of Ankh's? I think Ankh now knows how to beat Jabari.
I think you need. Never mind. But yeah, it'll be entertaining.
Well, my whole thing is I cracked his head. I told everybody in the first round I was gonna intellectually punch him in the jaw, right? And then I was gonna drag him for the other rounds, and I did that. Right? Now they talking rematch. And I'm like, I'm not talking rematch. I'm talking about I went into retirement. I came out of retirement to put hands and feet, take off my socks, rub it in his face, right? And then go home. Now I'm reporting. Now I'm on Super Wavy Show,
It will
showing some of
it
the
will be
evidence.
big time. It will be big time. You go against Captain Tazoriak in real life in person.
Um, look, uh, Captain has a belief, right? Uh, the problem is that he has a belief. He can't prove he can't prove anything. So, but he talks. He's one of the best debaters ever. And then I grew up with the General Yohana. You know that, right?
Okay.
I grew up with him in Castle Hill Projects. Right? He's a good dude, man. Castle Hill Projects. General Yohana. He ain't sell no drugs. He wasn't a bully. He was a fighter. He was a good dude. Had the finest girl in high school, right? I think her name was Barbara. One of the finest joints in the high school, right? General Yohana did, and I know his brother well. Me and him is cool. I don't think they would ever put me up against Captain, right? I'm back in retirement. That's why I'm on your show.
Okay.
So I can go back to the people that at least didn't spit on me. You never spat on me. You just say, yo, Uncle Reggie, I want to see the information. I don't want you capping. Stand up. So I was just coming back to your channel to say, hey, yo, thanks for having faith in me. But I cracked Mayweather. He got a stake on his eye, right? He got elbows all over him, right?
Got his first L.
Yeah, and he going crazy. You never see him. Did you see that video that he did with a microscope, yo, going going over the whole debate, talking about I'm not a researcher.
I ain't check it out. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, okay. He's saying Brother Reggie's not a researcher. Like he's a researcher, like he's a writer. He ain't got not one paper on Kemet. All of a sudden, in his spooky world, he's a writer. Right? Okay, that's it. So Super Wavy, I was waiting for Off to come on. He ain't come on, and
Nah,
I had
he
a long
running
day.
he running from me because I'm saying the ancient Egyptians was black. He running from me. So we got to take it up to Sadnetta, and I'm gonna have to get Unc on prime time, man.
Well, the ancient Egyptians called themselves black. That's the thing. Ankh doesn't want to. Ankh wants to make it the black land. Ankh has Egyptologists that he spoke to, what they spoke to, but they asked him the wrong questions. So
Smash Rockwell asked 5 scholars, and they all said the same thing.
yeah, Smash Rockwell, he's one of the best. He chin checked the scholars. At that point, uh, I didn't talk to the scholars because uh, um, I was on Sanetta's. How can I say Sanetta and them was beefing, so I remained neutral, which was a mistake because I could have also dealt with the scholars. But anyway, Super Wavy, thanks for having faith in your brother Reggie, um, and not let him cap. And if you wanna deal with Ankh, that's gonna be real interesting. If you got some questions for me, I will certainly answer your questions.
Now,
But the Mayweather got a stake on his eye, bro.
that's a fact. We about to close out. Uncle Reggie, just tell everybody where they can find you at.
Oh man, I'm gonna tell everybody find where Super Wavy's at. With Super Wavy, man, y'all checking with Super Wavy show. Uh, it's Super Wavy. He has a way of getting at people. So I'm not too big for Super Wavy ever, ever, ever. Right? You know, he got his own vernacular, so he messes with me sometimes. But Super Wavy, my dude, always day one. Where you can find me is, I don't know now. I'll be on Black News 102 Sarnetta Studios. People mad at me. They try to run me off. This fake dude Kim Netta and Seven Assault, who ain't got no information. Every time I come on, they come on with no information. So I'm not happy about that. And so this is, if it continues, I will just do my own research, right? Let the people have the fakes. They want the fakes, give them the fakes, Super Wavy. So I'm signing off. I want to say peace to the family. And I hope, hey, what you think about the Moche people, the booty bandits,
Hey,
the Aboriginals?
now I gotta show one of my Native American homies that be he think the Bible is about the Native Americans. The Israelites are the Native Americans. So now I gotta show him who his people is.
Yeah, you gotta show them the booty bandits, and then also look up same sex Native American
Ah,
populations. No, it's they got things like twin sisters.
ah.
I mean, they really ain't no lovers, yo.
I agree.
No, that's how you beat them up because they
Woo!
don't want you to talk about that. Their pyramids was built by the booty bandits.
Ah, the
What
mound,
they call pyramids,
the
huh?
hill, the hill that they start carving on top of and put stones. How the hell you put a stone on top of a goddamn hill?
Man, the red dirt, that was booty juice, yo. That was booty juice. They can't. They leave me alone, bro. They leave me alone. They don't even want to talk to brother Reggie. They want to talk to everybody else. But when I go to I said, "Oh, you like they built pyramids?" They said, "Yeah, they built the best pyramid." I said, "Okay, so let's show you who the pyramid builders are. They the booty bandits."
All
You
right, all right, man.
you
Hey, we about to get out of here. Appreciate
wait,
everybody.
wait, but I get them. Like you don't. Those your people, right? Those your ancestors, right?
All
All
right,
right,
Uncle
peace.
Reggie. All right, you killed them. You killed them. They dead. They out of here, Uncle Reggie.
They out.
They
Peace.
ran. They ain't coming back. But now, Uncle Reggie, I appreciate you. You from Harlem or the Bronx?
I'm from the Bronx.
From the Bronx. My bad. I said Harlem earlier.
No, I'm in Harlem all the time. I live in the Bronx. All right, peace, family.
All right, Uncle Reggie. Hey, man, everybody, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe, man. We is out of here. We'll be back live tomorrow if I'm go to heaven. If I go to heaven tomorrow, then we'll be back Thursday. For sure, for sure. Thursday, y'all already know Freestyle Friday. We're gonna be in the goddamn building. And hey man, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. We out of here.